Cincinnati able to get another stop in that possession. Tanea Hilton got 2 deflections.
A little long there for Mann. Good give off to Hayes. She got bumped and a foul on the fine from Hilton. Jillian Hayes a chance for a 3-point play.
So Hilton follows up that great defense with an offensive rebound and an assist to Jillian Hayes stepping through, keeping it simple.
Now Abraham trying to size up Hayes, and this is where she really excels. That back to the basket game. Hayes jumped a couple of times to try to time it and finally came away with the block.
Well, Abraham thought she had it on point. A beautiful move, nice patience, and 2 or 3 shots.
Back out to Hilton. Hilton lobs it down low. There's Hayes again. Hayes somehow with the reverse and the finish.
Particularly when you look at getting to the free throw line.
Dunn, catch and shoot. Second chance for Hayes, and the Bearcats can hold for the final shot if they wish. Hayes, though, taking it right in for 2. It is with Hayes. Fights through. Count it, and the foul. A chance for the lead at the free throw line for Jillian Hayes.
When you go back and watch the film, it's going to be difficult for it to make sense. Versus the zone, Cincinnati gets the ball to Hayes at the top of the key. And she's able to just do what she does. Take her time and methodically, strategically.
Wish Sharika Montgomery, the commissioner of the Big South, happy to have her here up north, Big South. Co-promoting this with On Ice Entertainment. Oh, and Jillian Hayes starting to turn up the heat here.
Really turning it up.
Gonna watch this.
Here. Going back. Way to use that left hand.
Multi-team event here in Prince Edward Island. Tomorrow, Florida, Gulf Coast, and Georgetown. Jackson can't get the rim. Hayes there underneath. Guess what? Can't stop her right now inside.
Jillian Hayes.
I'd be surprised to see them go there again, but 4 seconds, they got to let it go. Rivera's blocked. Jillian Hayes had a block shot to the resume tonight.
Yes.
Now here's the block. Shot clock coming down.
Just good defense, good positioning. She knew what was happening here. She made the switch with her teammate and was able to get her hand on it.
Including a 3. Hilton is going to be watched by Roll. Dumping it into Jillian Hayes, who started off with 4 straight. Oh, what a great feed underneath. And there is something we don't talk enough about Jillian Hayes in Cincinnati, is from Cincinnati. Look at her dish.
Right? She's looking for her shot, but she knows that that's coming. She knows the player's coming low and...
Dangerous pass taken away, and Hayes an easy layup. More points off turnovers for Cincinnati to begin this second half. 2 and 17 for Hayes.
And that's all right.
Pull up for Kennefic, not there. Hilton keeping the head up, lobbing it down low to Hayes, got bumped and 1.
What a pass and what and get steals, but with her scoring and her rebounding, continuing this scoring.
Jackson the dump down to Hayes, step through, off the window, and a couple more for Jillian Hayes.
Well, what a nice move. Kennefic on the coverage. No win from Central Connecticut State. Sprints across the lane to try to cover this double team.
And Reagan Jackson converts the 3-point play to open the scoring. All right, pressure for Cincinnati, and it pays off.
And this is what Cincinnati does. They'll extend into this 2-2-1. Is this going to be that special, magical game at the 3-point line?
Dump down to Bird, who's been playing some valuable minutes for Cincinnati off the bench.
Drive by Jackson, could not get the look for Hayes. Hayes working to get open. Ariel Jackson a guarded 3. Jillian Hayes the rebound. Great find of Ndiba underneath.
And that is her ability to create on the glass. You see,
well, with Chloe Mann on the court, expect to see a lot of action from her. And of course, Jillian Hayes at the rim.
Now, Jillian Hayes, the star of the show so far for Cincinnati, overcoming that tough 2.
Chloe Mann is kind of the backup point guard. She's glad to have Hilton because now she has a year where she can learn how to play point guard on the college level.
Yeah, she's Coach Merriweather's first recruit, being at Cincinnati. And
well, she already has an Ann Myers-Drydale National Player of the Week, Big 12 Player of the Week. She's got 23 today.
And then Jillian Hayes, like I said, only 2 points there in the third quarter.
Men winning on this court. Now the women are trying to do it. Hayes on Eminopu. Everybody's on her, and she still gets it.
Second. Extra kick, Aussie. It has been tough sledding the last couple of games for Anna Gret Aussie. She was 0 of 7 in the loss against Kansas. Has not made one today yet. And one for Hayes. Here's a better look at it. Called the travel. Hayes, too strong. Got her own miss. The kick, Jackson. That's a 3. Hayes, spin, through traffic, gets the roll.
What a follow. She stuck with it.
Double-double and now back-to-back games. Big swat from Hayes on the good defense. She spent 2 years with the Memphis Tigers and now back at her alma mater. Good cut to the basket, but swatted. Tadair thought she had the open look, but Hayes sent it over the end line. Double-digit deficits late in the game, but down 12 against a very good Colorado team. Oliver trying to play defense on Hayes, and she goes to the reverse side for 2. But Jillian Hayes playing with the 4 fouls.
We've talked a lot about what Sanders for Colorado has been able to do in the poise, but defensively, impressive as well. And impressive is Jillian Hayes.
Couple of buckets to make it a single-digit game with 10 minutes to go.
The Wildcats are sure glad that he did. Swan, the step through, denied by Hayes.
Okay, get that stuff out of here.
Good help defense by Hilton that jammed up Cunningham's shot. Inside to Hayes, who will shoot a free throw. Terrific athletic move by Jillian Hayes.
Yeah, these guys are, they've been down big and they're making a run right now. They're tough. They're tough. A lot of different scores.
Boy, shooting a career-high 37% from 3. Arizona hit those 6 triples in the first half, which was 1 off a season high. They hit 7 against Weber State.
Throw it ahead here to Mann.
I will give both team credits, though. They're taking good shots on both sides.
And even a better shot down low. Good pass in the post from Hayes. And indeed,
that was beautiful. Fine, Braden. She was really good at seeing her cutting once ASU stepped over.
Dunn has it straight away. Nearly 2 minutes in, second quarter. Nice pass down low. That's how you break the zone, and a backdoor cut on the baseline.
Seeing the gaps is huge when you're on the floor, but especially in the zone because there are open spots all over the floor.
Off to Brown, those long strides. Had it stripped free. Good defensive play by Hayes. Bearcats have numbers. Jackson throws down low. Hayes goes up and finishes for 2. Hayes doubled, goes up strong, got it to go and 1. Thrown down low. Hayes spins around inside. Cincinnati leads. It's the biggest shot of the day for Cincinnati.
Yeah, like I said, she's done a really good job of just staying within her game. That's nothing different than she normally does, but really good job going hard into the basket, getting to 2 feet, and finding an open shot.
Points come up, but what Delaney Snyder is able to provide, just even in the shot alteration and rim protection.
To the cup, Jillian Hayes gets on the score sheet tonight. Hesitation for Jackson coming off the screen. Shot clock under 10. Hayes, the kick, nearly threw it away. Hilton lines up the long 2 and hits. Now they're going to call it a 3.
Well, it was good basketball strategy by Coach Shuey to run that hand back in the corner. No place for Cincinnati to switch or head.
Jillian Hayes, the turnaround bank shot.
What is that, 7 quick points for Felder, and she's only been in the game a couple of minutes.
Give her 3, 21-5, a call back to your boy, Vinnie Johnson. The original microwave.
A great on-ball defense by Little Paige Buds leads to the terrific basket by Jada Walker.
Jackson underneath. Here is Hayes. Hayes off the window.
Had that against Utah here when Little Paige Buggs was out with the suspension because of the altercation at Arizona State. Oh, nice move by Hayes.
Leading the Cyclones in scoring so far in the game.
Too short for Hilton. Hayes with the foul.
So Jillian Hayes denied the entry pass. Double team, triple team all night long.
It's one of the attractions about playing in the Big 12. The newcomers, first time coming to Cincinnati. And it's a big deal around here as Hayes draws the foul with a bucket and a chance for three. I wonder if they're going to get it after the game, maybe. Obviously, a big thing in this part of the country, the Cincinnati Skyline Chili.
That's right. Evans, the 6'3" junior, averaging 13 points per game. And Jillian Hayes right back at it for Cincinnati, getting the ball inside, and another.
Kansas 3 of their last 3, Cincinnati 0 of their last 4. Dump down, good cut. Byers the finish.
Well, Sundell just having some fun out there with her teammates. 19-21 points so far on the night.
A step through lay-in for Hayes.
This is exactly how Cincinnati went against Kansas State. They hit a couple shots early and then went cold late in that first quarter. And they'll stay that way. There's the rebound. And one for Jillian Hayes.
Boy, you could see the strength in Hayes just now. She powered that ball right up through that traffic, got it to go.
Tonight, Hilton will take this. Catch from Hayes at the buzzer. She scores.
Oh boy, Mark Kellogg cannot be happy about that. Whitley had a bad angle to try to get that ball on the board.
Final minute of the quarter. Cincinnati looks to cut into a 20-point deficit, and one for Jillian Hayes.
That is just pure strength. There was contact long before she let that ball go.
Jillian Hayes is that player, Bake, that I think we got friends in low places. Eric Little, Warren Baker, Angelica Trinone here from the WVU Coliseum. Mountaineers by 23. Reagan Jackson affected by Aurig Babu. Hayes gets it. Step back. How about that for Jillian Hayes?
But I like the options that they're getting. I thought that was a great penetration and transition. Jasmine Schaefer's kicking out to an open 3 by Bailey Maupin. Those are shots you'll take any day.
Hayes on the step through, got the basket and the foul. Jillian Hayes finds ways to get to the free throw line. She averages, are you ready for this, 8 free throw attempts a game.
Yeah, that's incredible. She's just...
Hayes goes to the other side. Entry pass, they don't bring the double. They wanted to bring the double on the dribble. Didn't do it that time, and Hayes took advantage of it.
And this is what we've been waiting to see from Jillian Hayes all night long. It doesn't matter if she's pushed off the block. She's so good down in that low post area. That is just brute strength right there. Backed her down, finished that with contact. That's where Jillian Hayes is good.
Hayes got a piece of it. This is not a pretty offensive possession. Fritz on the drive, rejected again by Hayes.
I'd like to see them get into some more pick and roll actions, you know, or continue to move up. So I get one to get the ball inside to the post player.
Not that time. We play on anyway. Staley Hurd powering her way in there. Couldn't finish. Egaremba, who's in from Augusta, also couldn't get it to go. And now a sprint the other way. The Euro step and the finish over. Oklahoma State has missed 10 straight field goal attempts. Cincinnati has just won for its last 8. Inside it goes to Hayes and
Well, that's an example, Adam, we talked about the first half. I mean, there were some stretches where the tempo, the defense for Cincinnati, it was really good. And where you would
Reagan Jackson. Inside to Hayes. Turnaround. High arcing shot falls.
It's tough right there. Steadiness and the toughness that Hayes provides Cincinnati. And here's an example right here. Bagassa defended that well. I think a thing might bring some rain in here. It was so high. Look at that right there.
If she'd done that off of 1 foot, it would have looked like Dirk Nowitzki.
Hilton uses the screen. There's Hayes with an offensive rebound, draws contact, and have an and-one opportunity.
Katrina Merriweather relies on heavily at the 4 position, but then sometimes even at the 5, just because of her skill level on the interior. Yeah, just lands awkwardly right there.
The foul was on Miller.